Got a bottle full of fire and a shaking hand, trying to cool the heart of a lonely man. Water keeps whispering soft and low, telling me things I don't wanna know. I got them cold river bottle blues tonight. Drifting slow in the pale moonlight. Every sip burns deep and true, like the memory of loving you. I throw my tears in the rolling tide, but they come back with a rising ride. Yeah, I can't outrun what I can't refuse, these cold river bottle blues. I met my baby by this riverside where the tall grass swayed and the stars. Oh yeah. Midnight on State Street. Oh, pour me one more. Neon lights in a pouring rain. Your goodbye still call my name. Wind from the river, cold and sweet, blowing down old State Street. I got your memory in my hand, burning slow, I understand. Some loves fade, some hearts break, some nights are too much to take. Every sip I feel the heat, every step on State Street. Midnight whiskey on State Street. Slow burn, can't feel my feet. Midnight whiskey on State Street. Heartbreak playing on repeat. Oh, it's on repeat. Yeah, it's on repeat. train crying overhead, steel wheels singing what we said. Barroom piano, soft and low, playing what I already know. Your shadow dancing on the wall, I still hear your late night call. But love don't stay where pride runs deep. Now I drink and I don't sleep. Every sip I feel the heat, every tear falls to the beat. Midnight whiskey on State Street, slow burn, bittersweet. Midnight whiskey on State Street, your goodbye on repeat, oh, on repeat. Girl, it's on repeat. Love came fast, love went wrong. Now I'm left with this old song. Cold wind blowing through my soul, whiskey trying to take control. Say your name, say it slow. Let it fade, let it go. Slow burn, feel that heat. Midnight whiskey on State Street, broken heart and a backbeat. Midnight whiskey on State Street, same old pain, same old beat. Yeah, it's on repeat. It's on repeat. Midnight whiskey on State Street, still burning, slow. There's a ribbon of smoke in my empty glass, curling around dreams that were never meant to last. The bar light shakes on a tired old face. Every shadow here knows my place. I hear your voice in the noise and the blues, like a fading song I can't refuse. There's smoke in my empty glass tonight, dancing slow in the neon light. Every memory burns soft and low, like a love I lost but can't let go. I drink to the past we had, to the sweet good times in the bed. All that's left when the moment is past is smoke. but it don't feel the same. Every drop keeps calling your name. Your empty chair by the barroom door feels like it's waiting forevermore. I trace our story in circles and haze, lost in the blur of forgotten days. There's smoke in my empty glass tonight, floating away from the truth inside. Every heartbeat whispers your name in a slow blue fire I can't tame. I toast to the words unsaid, to the lonely nights in my head. All that's left of our shattered past is smoke in my empty glass. If I close my eyes, you're standing there, turning through the smoke and the midnight air. But the haze fades out and I'm alone with a silent bar and a heart of spark is a last goodbye, like a broken dream drifting by. I raise it high to the love we lost, to the tender hearts and the cause. Yeah, all I hold when the spell is cast is smoke in my empty glass. Down by the river bend where the cold wind sighs, I sit with a bottle in a restless sky. Water rolling dark like a troubled friend, carrying stories with no clear end. Pour one out where the shadows fall, listening close to the river's call. These whiskey tales by the river bend fall like rain. I can't pretend. Every drop holds a memory of the way you the blues I sing with whiskey tears by the river bend. Where the tall grass swayed, making soft promises we never repaid. Your laughter drifted on the evening air. Now I search for traces that ain't there. The river keeps what it steals away, like the love we lost one summer day. These whiskey tears by the river bend keep falling where the night descends. Every ripple speaks your name in a soft, familiar flame. I'll raise my glass to a love we spent, to the hearts that came and went. Yeah, I'm talking low to the dark again.
Hear that train rolling, yeah, it's rolling. Slow train rolling through the night, headlights fading out of sight. Suitcase hard on a one-way line. You left yours, but you took mine. Station platform, cold and bare. Your goodbye still in the air. I try to stand, I try to be strong, but this waiting's been too long. Steel wheels crying down a wire. I'm holding on to a glass of fire. Bartender pours it neat and slow. Says, girl, sometimes you gotta let go. But every whistle in the rain sounds like you're calling my name. Every spark inside this flame still keeps running through my veins. Steel wheels humming like a choir while I'm drinking down this piercing pain like it's my lover. My lover, yeah, my lover. Love don't wait at the station door. It boards that train and wants more. Leaves you standing in the smoke, choking on the word you never spoke. If I could ride those rails again, I'd tell you where my soul has been. But all I got is this burning glass and memories that won't pass. Slow train rolling far, carrying my wishing star. I close my eyes, feel the fire, but you ain't coming back no more. Slow train and a glass of fire, only thing that takes me higher. Slow train and a glass of fire, broken heart and burning desire. Burning desire, yeah, burning desire. Slow train and a glass of fire, still burning. Morning creeping through the door, train don't stop here anymore. Glass is empty, heart still tired. Slow train and a glass of fire. Sitting on a lonely porch before sunrise, watching pale stars fade from tired eyes. Got a cold cup of coffee in an empty chair. Morning breeze whispering she ain't there. Screen door creaks like a crying sound, echoing soft through this quiet town. On this lonely porch before sunrise, I'm talking low to the darkened sky. Every heartbeat calls her name, but the dawn comes in just the same. I hold on tight to what we knew, to a fading dream that won't come true. Yeah, I'm left alone with morning blues on a lonely porch before sunrise. To laugh as the day was born, sharing our hopes in the early morn. last empty color in a plate. On this lonely porch before sunrise, I'm tracing tears I can't disguise. Every memory drifts on by like a silent bird in an open sky. I reach for her in the growing day, but the light keeps pushing her away. Yeah, love slipped out in a thin disguise from this lonely porch before sunrise. If the sun could bring her back to me, I'd wait forever patiently. But time moves on and the truth remains in gentle scars and quiet pain. First light falls on the dusty road. Another day with a heavy load. Tip my hat to the rising sun, knowing my walking has just begun. Still I carry her deep inside, like a hidden song I cannot hide. On this lonely porch before sunrise, I give one last to the empty skies. Every whisper of the morning air still reminds me she was there. Stand up slow with a heart warm. Crying train rolling at sundown, dragging its shadow through a broken town. I'm standing still while the sky turns red, with a pocket full of worries and a heart like lead. Smoke rising slow in the fading light, carrying my sorrow into the night. Hear that crying train at sundown, singing low with a lonesome sound.
cuts me deep, like promises I couldn't keep. It rolls away, but I'm still bound to the tears of that crying train at sundown. My baby left on an evening like this, with a last cold word and a goodbye kiss. I watched that train steal her from my side and take my joy on a restless ride. Now every dusk, when the daylight dies, I hear that engine and sundown. There's a low light burning in the corner of the room, casting soft shadows in a haze of cheap perfume. Every table tells a story carved in scars, and mine begins with whispers from a whiskey bar. I swirl the night in a half-filled glass, watching old reflections slowly pass. These are whispers from a whiskey bar, soft as a wound and deep as they are. Every murmur carries your name, like a quiet echo wrapped in flame, and leading close, but you're never there, just a ghost in the smoky air. Love feels near, but it drifts too far. In the whispers from a whiskey bar. A broken tune underneath the tired silver moon. We used to sit where I'm sitting now, making forever from a fragile vow. But time slipped in like a thief at night. He stole your hand from my side. These are whispers from a whiskey bar, falling slow from a distant star. Every word is a bittersweet trace of your gentle smile and fading face. I reach for you through the dim-lit air, but find only silence waiting there. Yeah, I'm left with dreams and a healing scar, and the whispers from a whiskey bar. If I listen close, I can hear you say, some loves are meant to drift away, but your voice still lingers, soft and low. Shadow man riding in the back road train, rolling through the dark with a heart and chains. Got a suitcase full of yesterday and a ticket stamp one lonely way. The wheels keep singing on the iron line like a broken rhythm, keeping time. I'm a shadow man on a back road train, running from love and running from pain. Every mile steals a piece of my name, but the blues keep calling just the same, through the smoke and the pouring rain. I ride alone on a back road train. I left my baby in a small town light, with a trembling kiss in the dead of night. She said, don't go, but the whistle cried, and I felt that pull deep down inside. Now her memory walks these aisles with me, in every face I think I see. I'm a shadow man on a back road train, carrying sorrow her name, like a soft gold tune with a burning flame through the rattling dark and the window pane. I ride my blues on the back
back road train. If this train to turn around someday, I'd follow that track back her way. But the rails run long and the night runs deep, and promises ain't ours to keep. But I still remain a restless soul on this endless train. I'm a shadow man on a back road train, bound to the rhythm and the pain, and the night rolls on like a refrain for a lonely man on a back road train. Midnight dust on my boots tonight, walking snow in the pale moonlight. Got a restless road running through my soul, and a broken dream I can't control. Wind keeps calling my name so low, like it knows which way I ought to go. I got midnight dust on my boots, and a heart won't bend from the truth. Every mile sings a lonesome sound since the day my love left town. I keep moving with nothing to lose, just midnight dust on my boots. I met my baby by an old dirt lane, where the summer air smelled like rain. She promised me the world, every smile. Said she'd walk with me every mile. But the road got rough and she slipped away, left me wandering at the break of day. Now it's shadow I can't leave behind. I keep singing these traveling blues with midnight dust on my boots. If the stars could show me where she's gone, I'd follow their light till the night was done. But they just shine on this empty track and whisper, she ain't coming back. So still chasing the truth. Every song is a prayer I send down a road that will never end. Yeah, I walk on slow and pay my dues with midnight dust on my boots. Midnight fading into dawn, still